Fuck just taking one pill, I'ma take both of them bitches. Check this out. Yeah. What if Agent Orange was just sent as a motherfucking patsy deployed? The definition of a distraction. Yeah, that shit actually turned out to be Brother Lynch in under some kind of fucking distraction. Like I had said, repetitive or whatever you wanna call this shit. Still intelligent, little bitch, listen in. I read that book of FBI mind tricks religiously at the age of 12. Conspiracy grew my concern for corruption. And I must I say, I would not be as outrageous and vigorous with my determination upon delivering the messages of conducting my own investigation. I do not care who you are or what you're about. I understand the ghetto life, I understand waking up hungry and only having ramen noodles for long periods of time. I don't have a record, no felonies, you just gotta enter into my mind. I am an honest guy, I have no reason to lie. I remember faking people out and running off with the bag. I remember the trenches, but hey, Martin Luther King came to me in a dream with the message. Told me to tell everybody they're my niggas, give all permission and in prejudices, make drug a free choice by federally offering them cleaner methods. So we don't grow more killers on the streets that lace that shit. And if you got a problem, rehab instead of prison. Switzerland, make fighting great again by giving it reason and rhythm. But if you're hurting people, then you're gonna go fucking get hit. Eye for an eye, right? That's what I talk about, right? Mental problems and shit. Then we'll give you rehabilitation instead of giving you prison. Basically death and teaching you new methods to being bad, and that is bad practice. Cause if you're fighting for no reason, you like hurting people. And violence you will taste in people. I'm speaking eye for an eye. Humanity's Mason. Humanity Masons longer. Knights Templar history, New World Order goals. Time elapsed hundreds years later on traveling. Time travel, is it? Or just a plan from back when and beyond 45 missing scriptures? Oh, and you're telling me that man wrote the Bible? Oh, yeah, you're telling me man wrote the Bible? Yes, it did. Control over the masses, scriptures missing. So don't you ask questions? So you don't ask questions. Did you know that the Pope is the largest shareholder of 50 calibers? Is filling the basement of the Vatican, changing Sunday from Saturday, the day of rest, against God's word. And you're telling me that it isn't? Government was to the devils of the earth workers, and will never mention that Satan himself is of the earth, right? Said that in the Bible, right? So the image that is being portrayed is obviously some kind of deceivery. I mean, yeah, was told the devils of earth workers will never mention him. If he's heavily guarded by me, his image, I knew this shit. God gave all of earth urban seed, and then why ain't they smoking it up in this bitch? Yeah. Genesis, I knew this shit. God gave all of earth urban seed and saw that it was good, so why ain't he smoking up in this bitch? Yeah. Open your heart, forget life's experience. Stop thinking about the negative. No, you can't trust nobody, but you can't help but just loving them. So peep my sacrifice. If I come up dead or missing or dead or mysteriously different, how you supposed to catch media attention if they think you're about to be exposing that shit? Show people around saying my niggas holding up your fish. Rising up against, I meant fist. Yes, I misspelled that shit. It's called speech to text, and I ain't have the time to write this shit because they're after my life. And if a murderer's after you, bitch, and you trip and you break your ankle or something, you ain't gonna be running, so I gotta do something quicker than whatever the fuck is. Yeah, every time I write this shit, my phone freaks the fuck out and it deletes it, bitch. Yes. Hey. Show people around saying my niggas holding up your fist. Rising up against pacifist, not revenge. Response past this fist. Get up, don't ever let your asses get kicked. Never fall there, even chasing after Eminem. Know he been searching for me by God hacking Reaper's death complexes. See my death a million times, so I know how it could happen. Some might say paranoid schizophrenic. And how the fuck is what I'm thinking so intelligent? See, planted placebo bullshit lies in a life from the start, and planted from the start so they can control knowledge, change history to be better fitting, even though supposedly in a society considered to be a freedom.